Well, good morning, guys. Early in the morning, here heading up to swap meet. And yes, early bird gets the worm, guys. Everybody knows that quote. So I know there's gonna be competition, but I already have some guy holding me some games, so I'm kind of excited about that. I didn't get them last week, but this week I know I really want to. He just called me last night. He said that he really wants to sell them. So for me, the most important thing is I want to get the Nintendo case, plastic case actually. It's like a holder, which you see every once in a while. But for me, it's something that I haven't been able to acquire for my collection yet. So for me to get it, it's going to be freaking awesome. So that's one of the things in a Nintendo bag, which is like blue and yellow and red, which I'm very sought after for, but I know one day I'll find it someday. So not yet, but soon someday. So anyways, guys, we're almost here. I know that the camera's shaking, but I'll show you guys. I'll show you the video in a few minutes. I'll show you when I'm there. What is up, guys? Pharmacy Game Stash here. I want to make a point for all of you guys. I always get a lot of comments on good finds, how do you do it? Especially on my Instagram, I get a lot of messages from you guys. Just how do I keep doing it every week? Look, guys, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's not easy. Getting up early, it's hard. Putting in the work, it's hard. But if you master those skills and you know what you're looking for, you're gonna find stuff, guys. Like I said, it's not easy. In life, nothing's easy, guys. Nothing's given to you. You have to put in the work. And that's always been my quota. With everything, you want to be good at something, you have to put in the work, guys. You have to. I show you guys because this is what I do. This is how I get my stuff for cheap. People are like, whoa, you just ripped off the lady for $5 for that Metal Gear for the GameCube. I didn't rip her off. It's just I know what I want to spend and what I can get it for. If she would have said 10, that's fine. I would have maybe negotiated, but then she wouldn't say. If she would have said no, then I still would have given the $10. But it's really up to them. They're the vendors, guys. So, like I said, you got to be smart, be good at what you do, and master those skills, guys. That's what separates you from the rest of the people. That's what separates me from the rest of the guys out here looking for stuff. So there you guys go. I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's see what we find out here tonight. Today, this morning. Talk to you guys later. Ooh, my leg. Box game with guys.
Ok không? Thì bởi vậy. Có là con bữa người ta đưa vô một đống thép mà ai ngờ đâu mà không phải cho người bán tiền không mà thép mà nhặt thép mà không phải cụ bỏ hết luôn, cụ toàn là kinh gì đâu không mà năm cái hôn tử tặng nó kéo ra ai mà tưởng tượng 450 cái mà còn tự nó thời chi phí không đồng mà nó còn bữa nào mà có cái đặc cụ rồi biết rồi không vô.
How much are these guys?
This one?
Both these?
25.
25. Ew. Yeah, it's too much for me. Yeah.
This one is Australian.
Would you do 20?
That's
Okay,
right.
fun? Alright. Let's see. You have any more games? Anything?
No.
No?
Maybe
Okay.
next week.
Next week?
Yeah,
Alright.
It's my stuff very.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me check.
Some batteries. If this works, it's gonna be fucking awesome. This funny. This thing was right in front of the game store or the game spot. $20 for everything was a good deal, and it works, guys. Woo! Came with this box and manual, so that was a really good find right there. Awesome find right there, guys. So happy to find that. I already have this in complete in box actually. So to find this for that price is a really good deal for that box Game Boy. That should be an easy sale easily. So Let's keep going, guys. Scratch Nitro. How much are the old PS2 games? The old ones, how much are they?
This one? PS2 bán nhiêu bấm ơi? $2.
$2. That one's a good one, $2 a piece. Let's see. Jam pack. I think I'm gonna use those. This is pretty cool, the Star Wars telephone. Some of it's sold for like about $60 online. I'm not sure if it's new. Feels new. It looks new. I don't know yet, so I guess I'm gonna have to ask really quick. Awesome, man. ¿Hace cuánto tiene?
Yes.
Yes. Take it for 10. I see. Gracias. $10 for Pokemon X, and Pokemon X and Animal Crossing. $10. Nice. Gotta keep going, guys. He's missed out on Nintendo, so we gotta move quick. So, guys, I got a DS for $5, Mario and Kung Fu for $15. These still trade in at GameStop for like $20. I do have a charger, so should be fine. It does have this stylus, so not a bad deal there. I have a box of games, so I'm just waiting for this guy that has Nintendo games for me, which hasn't arrived yet.
Un precio, dice, pues dile cuánto da. ¿Cuáles son los que quieres tú? O si quieres, ¿cuánto das por todo?
It's like what? Let's get some models. Those are really decent. 30.
Ni los he traído, ves, así como están, son los que están, que luego se los venden, luego se encabronan, ¿no? ¿Eh?
¿Usted qué pensaba?
Más o menos cuánto, ¿cuáles quieres y cuánto das? A ver, te digo, más o menos.
These son like 10. These are like, I want to say 7. Y son como de 2, de 3, de 5. Depende. But es lo que se vende en la internet. Well, that's what I do, but hay unos que no tengo.
No sé si él chequeó unos,
Sí.
estaban como en 20, 25.
Sí.
Pero le digo, pues él me compra, le digo, no
Yeah.
sé. Sí, le voy a decir cuánto más o menos. Los que. ¿Tú querrías todos o nada más esos, los que dices?
Well, si los vende todos, I'll take them
¿Cuánto
all.
es por todo? A ver.
I'll do 70.
Dame 80, órale. Ya ni para escogerle ni una. ¿Ves que es original con la
Sí.
cara todo como viene? Yo me partí porque no se lo dejo otro canijo.
How about 75?
Llévalos, órale.
Yeah?
Para que...
Okay. Déjame sacar el dinero de que ya
Órale,
gasté.
sí, está bien.
Pretty cool. Mario teaches typing 2. It's like about $6 online. Pretty cool. Never see this. You never kind of see this kind of things out there. That's pretty much all I saw. Alright guys, so a little quick tip, always check the cases because look what happened. So I opened this up for $1. It came with Luigi's Mansion and I got Spider-Man for $1. So always check the cases, guys. There you go, Mom. $4. I owe you $1. And there you guys go.
That's it?
Yeah. So I'm about to go pick up those damn games from the guy. 25, so. Let me see. ¿Qué es lo mejor que pasa por los dos? Estos dos. De mejor precio. Por esos dos.
El que te diga, primo, está bien cuidado.
¿Cuál?
Ese, no con nada rayado.
Let me see.
No queda más barato. Voy a chequear las condiciones, están rayados. Se puede rebajar, pero... a dos. Si hubieran rayados, tú te los rebajo, te puedas a $10, tal vez lo puedas comprar más barato.
Son resurfaced?
No,
No?
son originales.
I think it's resurfaced. But I'm not sure. I'll have these two guys. There's a lot of uncommon ones, guys. These pretty pricey too. So I might grab these. Star Ocean. Check that out. I'm not sure this is the rare one on the system. ¿La de Mario Kart?
Eso lo tengo 40.
40. There's still smoke.
Te llevas varios, puedo rebajar más.
¿Los tienen como eBay price, verdad usted? ¿Ahí sí agarra sus precios?
Más o menos lo que está donde quiera. Si quieres puedes ir a otro puesto que aquí.
Sí.
Otro puesto que vende. Puedes ir ahí, vas a ver que te está más caro también.
A veces el señor nunca vende. Vende.
Sí, no, pero sí vende bien caro.
Yeah, he does. Like really.
Como esos juegos, estos puestos los tienen casi como 40.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty. Too much for me.
La cosa es vender.
Sí. Still.
Más baratos que en eBay.
Let me see this one. Alright guys, I scored all this for $110. Pretty much close to $5 a game. which is actually still pretty good, because the rest were like $2 a piece. So he gave me like a bundle deal. I was like, would you do 100? He said, no, I'll do 120. He's like, how about 110, meet in the middle? And this is what we got, guys. So this is the thing I really wanted the most was a Nintendo case. I'm kind of getting into these little things you never really ever see. But we did get Guardian Legend. I know my let me pull this up a little higher. Next we got Simon Quest, Ninja Turtles Arcade, Godzilla. This game is not, you don't see it that often. Galaga. I think I have it. I'm not sure if I do. Schwarzenegger, which is pretty awesome. Then we got Rad Racer. I have like 2 of those. Time Lord, right there. Airwolf. I have 2 of those, I think. And then we got Legacy of Wizard, Castle Quest. Some like cheaper titles, but still, Mission Impossible. Not a bad pickup, honestly. RoboCop, stuff that will sell easily at expos for a great price. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys the box in the bottom actually. So yeah, so let me know when to get more stuff. We got a Game Boy Red, missing the back right there. These were in the cases actually, so, and I think they came with the manual. So we got another Rad Racer there. We got Pro Amp, Gradius, which was a good one here. I'll put this in the box right there. We got Super Smash Brawl Melee. We got there's this Excite Bike. That's just a very fun game right there, actually. No joke. Very awesome. Fine there. Like I said, we got a Knight Rider. And then we got Top Gun. Conker's Bad Freddy. That was a good deal right there. A bag full of mint original Ninja Turtles. That was really cool. And then we got a Dragon Warrior manual. These were actually the pickups. We got Mega Man 3 Nintendo Power, and then another Nintendo Power. And these were cool. The official Nintendo Player Guide was pretty sick. And then we got a Top Secret Password Player's Guide, Mega Man 3. That is sick. I'm gonna keep these guys for sure. And then we got a Sega Genesis and then Nintendo Accord there. No system. Last one was the Turok 2. All for $110, which was a really good deal. So made my money for sure on this. There you guys go. What is up, guys? Welcome to the pickup video, guys, and I can't wait to show you guys this awesome little pickup. Not a lot of quality, but a lot of quantity. So picked up a lot of stuff, guys. Very exciting. With the magazines and the Nintendo games, but the Nintendo games are already sold to a buddy of mine that's selling at the SoCal Expo. Sold them everything, but the only thing I really wanted, guys, was that boxed carrying case, leather-based Nintendo case carrier. That sounded crazy. So it's a Nintendo leather case carrier, which is really awesome. It has that nice gold metal label there, which is very nice. Like I always see these all the time way back in the day, but they were always messed up and they were always really ripped. This one was in very good condition, as you guys saw in the video. I paid, I think, $75 with all the games, and then I worked out a deal for $110 for everything. So it was really awesome, guys. So if you guys could bundle everything together, it's just a better thing for you guys, and you guys get more out of it than you guys got. So like I said, it worked out for me. Got a good deal on it, on the games, and then I got to keep a lot of stuff, so it was really awesome to get. So I'm very happy, guys. So let's get to it. First, let's start with the toys. This came with the Nintendo games and everything, so it was really cool to see. And I couldn't believe the weapons were in there. And they're the first original 1988 Mattel Ninja Turtle toys, guys. So we got Donatello, we got Leonardo, and then we got Michelangelo, and then we got Raphael, and then we got Splinter, and then we got Shredder. This is not the original Shredder. This is like 1991. And then it came with these other two, but these are the newer ones. But these are the first 5 original. Of course, you're missing the rest of the crew. Bebop and the villains and all those guys. So
anyways, for them to be with, the thing is, the bag was ripped, so I dropped one of the swords. What else did I drop? I know I dropped it because I'm missing his belt. Everything was in there, guys. I remember because I checked the bag, and I didn't know the bag was ripped in the bottom. So I remember when I was walking, I heard some things falling, and it was these guys' weapons, and I was so mad. I went to go look for them, but I only found two of them, which was Donatello's stick and his arrow. So I knew I kind of fucked up, but still awesome to get them for pretty much close to free. So happy to find those guys, the first original. I was looking for them, but you always find them loose with their their weapons missing. So I just need the sword and the belt, and I should be good, and I'll be totally fine. Oh yeah, and his nunchucks are missing as well. So I kind of messed up on my end, but still happy to get those guys and add them to my toy collection. So happy to get that. So let's get to the games. So enough with the toys. Awesome haul, guys, today. And like I said, it was very cheap, and I scored pretty big on cheap items. So I got this Ultimate Spider-Man, opened it up, didn't have $1. The lady didn't have change. So I went back, ran over there because it came with Luigi's Mansion inside. So to get it for $1 was really awesome. And then 2 games that are very uncommon for the GameCube. This game is considered rare, but not rare to the point where it's super expensive. It's very uncommon. You rarely ever see this for the GameCube. So when I saw it right away, I knew right away that it was a harder to find GameCube game for the game. To find for the collection. So happy to get that. Didn't have it. Have it for the Xbox, but not for the GameCube. And then we got Baton Kaitos. The Origin one's the more rarer one. This is the original one. So it's for like about 20 to 30. The more rare ones goes for like about 50 to 60. So keep an eye on that, the Origin one. Then we got Resident Evil, and then this is really cool, awesome pickup. Like I said, I love horror games. There's my Rule of Rose. So to find it for $2, it was really good. It's not rare or anything, but a very good horror game if you guys don't have this in your collection. I picked this up for $5. They trade in at GameStop. It has to have the charger and the stylus for it to be traded in. They trade in about, I think, 20 cash and then 25 store credit. 50% off. 50% trade-in credit. It goes for like about 35, 30. So look out for that, guys. Wait for that day. Trade it in and then get something you really want. Same thing with Smash Melee. Got that in for like pretty much for free. I'll trade that in at the GameStop. I might trade these in too, maybe. Pokemon X and Animal Crossing. Paid $10, and then Animal Crossing was inside for free. So awesome find there. This came with the box Game Boy, as you guys remember. I paid $20 with that and the Final Fantasy, so that was a really good find. I think this one sells for like about $10. I'm missing the manual, and then this box Game Boy, they sell for like about $50, guys, 50 to 80 complete in box. So to find it with the Game Boy for for $15, that was an awesome deal. That came with the bundle. Does not work, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Never worked on the Game Boy before. Turok was in there, so I threw that in there, and this was really cool to find in there. Was Conker's Live and Reloaded. Missing the manual, but still the disc is very clean. Finally found this in the wild. It was funny when I saw this. It was on the other side of the truck, so I had to like jump over the truck to reach out and grab it. Because there was like 3 of us trying to get games, and eventually, funny story is, I ended up with all the games because I just kept digging through boxes. And these guys were just waiting. I'm like, I'm not going to sit and wait. And then sure enough, I got all the games inside a box, threw them all in there together and bundled it all up and got a great deal for it. So like I said, guys, try to do stuff like that. Last but not least, the official Nintendo guides, player guide. This is really cool. These go for a little bit. I'm happy I have these in my collection. Top secret, password, player guide, some more Nintendo powers. That was the Dragon Warrior manual. And then a Sega Genesis with controller. I have the power cable actually in my garage, so I'll probably bundle that together and then have it, whenever I want to trade it or sell it someday for the expo or something. So make sure to test out. There you guys go. That's everything, guys. All the Nintendo, like I said, they're all sold to a buddy of mine, so I can't go through the Nintendo games. And plus, I already had all the good ones from that lot. So there you guys go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I want to tell you guys, I know you guys watch my videos, is work your butt off and then it would pay off. It's not all the time, but I already know what to look for, so I don't know what to tell you guys, but thanks for watching, guys.